LGBTQ youth are the #1 homeless population of young people. And so that's a void that's left in you and in the culture when your parents kick you out of your home or just don't even accept you. So a ballroom family means everything to you because you actually get parents who understand your experience and maybe even applaud it. The book started 10 years ago, but I just didn't know it. The first class I signed up for at the new school was called Vogology because I had a sort of running relationship with ballroom just as a fan. And then I went to this sort of what class to register for little discussion group during registration week. And they said Vogology, and I was like, I'm there. Don't even tell me what it is. I'm just going to go, you know. And I did, and it changed my life. The people that I met ended up becoming my 2 gay fathers, a term that's used in ballroom, Michael Roberson and Robert Simber. And it changed my life. We learned how to Vogue. So we were taught by people from the ballroom community. So Derek Extravaganza taught us how to Vogue, and so did Pony Zion. Pony Zion I interviewed for the book, so that connection was already made. And Michael and Robert, who actually still teach that class to this day, still teach Vogology. On the day of the book launch was the first day of this term's Vogology class. And so my whole Vogology family was watching me and just talking about how full circle that is, and how, I mean, I'm already gonna cry talking about it. This whole book is just so just organic and right, and piggybacks off of everything that I learned here. So it's just it's a great time to sort of be here and to remember those times when I was a student, because it set me up for all of this. The book is real busy, and so is ballroom. So I tried to formally demonstrate that. And also I get bored really easily, so I couldn't just write a history of ballroom. Like, it would have been impossible for me to do. I would have quit if that were the case. My mantra the whole time while I was writing the book was like, this is a spoonful of sugar that's going to help the unwitting medicine go down. Like, you don't know you're about to learn something, but I'll make it fun, you know? So I broke it up into chapters like that. You know, work, you say you're going to work, but really, like, work means to me, in the context of the book, all of the capitalistic ventures that appropriated the culture, right? So yes, we'll talk about how beautiful Madonna's Vogue video is, but we'll also talk about how she whitewashed in the bridge everybody's name. Those folks, Greta Garbo and Monroe and all of those people, they have kind of nothing to do with ballroom. And so in the book, I decided in the work chapter to take that bridge and change it to all of the folks in ballroom who are unsung heroes. So that's really sort of the template. It's sort of like, here are these categories, but let me tell you sort of the socio-political implications of all of them. And a lot of that I learned in Vogology, because the class was dance, but it was also a lot of theory too. So it's all over the place. It's essays, it's interviews, it's narratives that feel like I'm storytelling or feel like they might be ambling until a point is hit again. And it's super impressionistic. So it's a lot of modular pieces that paint an impression or give you an answer or ask a pertinent question to find an answer, but in a light-handed way so that I'm beating a dead horse without ever having to touch it once. That's the puzzle, the riddle that is ballroom, and that's why it's so wonderful, because it's everything. It's male, it's female, it's life, it's death, it's freedom, it's struggle, it's progress, it's all those things. And so I just hope people come away knowing that it's way more complex than someone just jumping off of a stage and into a split. I teach reading for writers, a fiction course, and my sort of subgenre that I focus on is American Gothic, which is essentially like the class could just be called Ricky's favorite books that he read at the new school and before. It feels like a time capsule of me, of being a student here, and it's really, really nice that I get to sort of give that as a gift to a whole new set of students.